fellow Toastmasters, and Lionnel, our honored speaker. Like always, you delivered, and it was terrific. I think you engaged the overall audience. You had a presence in front of the lectern, in back, around, and you had vocal variety. So I thought overall it was a very, very great speech. I'm picturing you, and this is me critiquing you as far as you being on a big stage or the speaker's bureau, because I see you there. So I'll name a few things that you can work on maybe in the future. Number one is, I'm not sure if I caught a speech topic and the objectives of the speech, so make sure to have the manual. And that goes for everyone at Toastmasters. So be prepared, whether it may have been an impromptu speech, I'm not sure. But second of all, the first opening you had, you referenced something, but I didn't quite understand the reference. You said 80,000 people on the streets of LA. It would have been nice to have that reference. I wasn't sure where you were taking that from. And again, if you're on the big stage, I think it's a lot more valuable. Second of all, you had one main story. And I think this is really important because I feel like every speech will have one main story or an example that can evolve everything else, which you had with the man over in Ghana paying his rent. I would have liked a little bit more emotion with that, and when a story evolves, I'm thinking I want to understand everything about your relationship with this man, and I also want to understand his situation more than what you described. In fact, I just read something about Ghana, and it's very interesting because it's a very impoverished country. And I read there's one city in Ghana that has 280,000 tons of e-trash. And so I'm thinking about that article. I'm thinking, well, why did he have trouble and he's not paying his rent? Why did he call you? So that connection, I thought, can be a little bit more developed. You had very good quotes about something like when we were born, why we're born. And there was one really big point within the presentation that Lionnel, I think, could have drew us a lot more in. And that was when he said, let me tell you a few things to do. And you went right into it, as opposed to surveying the whole classroom. And I was getting ready for that. I would have liked more of a pause to really get me going. And so you jumped in a little bit too quickly. And I would have liked a few bullet points. I know it's impromptu, but at the end you could have had like a nice poster board and some points where you said, this will lift you up, and that's the main focus. Anyhow, overall, elegant, pure, very good speech, and I look forward to the next one.
Was an amazing meeting with great speeches and great evaluations. So thank you to everybody. I would like to now introduce the general, excuse me, I keep going out of turn. Please use the small